What's going on? What's going on? Today I will be reviewing the movie Weapons. Man, I was waiting patiently for this movie. I was waiting patiently for this one. I like this movie. Now this film reminds me of the movie Children of the Corn. I like that film. It's a classic. It kind of got that same type of vibe to it. And this movie is a horror slash mystery film, and it's 2 hours and 8 minutes long. When all but one child from the same classroom mysteriously vanish on the same night at actually the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind this disappearance. So, just to break down this film, it was a teacher named Justine. She was a third grade teacher, and she had 18 students in her classroom. Out of those 18 students, 17 of those students ran from home at around 2:17 a.m. in the morning. They just ran out at the same time and disappeared. So this movie has you trying to figure out what happened. Now the main lead character is Julia Garner. She was the third grade teacher and she did a great job acting. I enjoyed her acting in this film. I like her range and emotions. And Josh Brolin, he did a great job. I think he was the best. He had an outstanding performance too. And I'm not gonna forget about Benedict Wong. I think he played the best scene out of the movie. That was some scary shit. A person like that running at you in full speed. I'm like, hell no, that was scary. So I think he did a great job with everything, every scene. But that one when he was chasing Julia Garner, that was crazy. I like this film because it jumps right into the situation. This movie wastes no time. I like how it just gets started right away. Because some movies you gotta wait all day to figure out what's going on, but this one, it hits it right on the nail. You got the little girl narrating, which was cool. And I love the structure of this film. I love that. It gives you chills watching this movie. And the scenes are very captivating. Now, this movie is broken up into chapters where you can see the character's perspective. Now, this movie gives you different stories with different characters. And to keep it real, I usually don't like movies like that because to me it just seems like it messes everything up. It doesn't really flow well. But I gotta say, with this movie Weapons, they did a damn good job doing this. I actually agree to them. I agree with this, how they did this, where they split it up, different stories with different characters. It made the movie 10 times better and more interesting. And with them telling different stories, you will understand at the end of the movie how everything ties together. You will understand it at the end. And I gotta say, this movie is a little bit of a slow burn, just a little bit. But even with the moments where it was slow, it was still things going on and things still happening, which was cool. Kept my attention. And I gotta say, the intensity and thriller keeps you engaged in this movie. They have a lot of that, a lot of intensity. And I'm over here the whole time trying to figure out what happened to the kids. My eyes was glued to the screen. I didn't even take my eyes off the screen. I'm trying to figure out, okay, what's going on with the kids? Where they at? So it has you thinking. And the pacing of this film, it was amazing to me, even though it had a little slow moments, but it was still amazing with the pacing. I gotta say, I love the character development in this film. And I was entertained the whole time. There were no slow moments for me and no dull moments for me in this movie. And to keep it real, it has some good humor in this movie, even though this movie was so serious and so intense. I love the humor that they added to this. I love the creepy imagery. The creepy imagery was top notch. Those were some scary looking scenes. The jump scares were very effective. And I gotta say, the music score was nice. I love the music background to the scenes. And they had great horror effects and great horror elements in this movie. Oh man, the camera shots were nice. They were nice. It was very cinematic. And this movie is very unique and original in its own way. I like that. And the storyline is so cohesive and well put together. Now, do I have any dislikes in this film? Let me think. I actually don't. I don't know. I don't think I have any dislikes in this movie. Everything was perfect to me. But don't get me wrong, a lot of people were a little bit upset about the ending of the film. They're like, what's going on here? To me, don't get me wrong, I was kind of puzzled at the end. I'm like, okay, this is it? I, it felt like I had more questions that needed to be answered. But I could see where they were going with this. They kind of wanted you to just keep on thinking about what happened. They just want to leave you thinking. That's all it was. They wanted to leave you thinking. And I got a great feeling they might be working on another one. They might be working on the weapons too. So we're gonna see. I got a feeling they might be doing something with that. I can't wait to see that. Now y'all already know what I'm gonna give this movie. This movie is getting a 10 out of 10 from me. Yes, a 10 out of 10. Wow. It's rare to get perfect movies like this. So you know what, people? We need to start supporting movies like this. Start supporting it so the director can continue to make great movies like this. Because we don't really get a lot of great movies in a year. We really don't. So now, was this the scariest movie ever? I would say no. But it did have some scary scenes and elements in this film. But I gotta say real quick, I think the scariest movie of all time, and the greatest scariest movie of all time. You know what I'm gonna say? Halloween. The first Halloween that came out in 1978 with Jamie Lee Curtis. Now that's the scariest movie and the best scariest movie of all time to me. But yeah, but I gotta say, Weapons is the best movie so far this year. I mean, I'm not even talking about in a horror category. I'm talking about the best movie out of all the categories this year. Weapons. So far, we're gonna see what else is gonna come out this year. But so far, Weapons is the best movie this year. And don't get me wrong, it's tied up with Sinners too. I forgot about Sinners. So the two best movies this year are Sinners and Weapons. Now we got another contender. So we got another highly anticipated movie coming out in September, which I can't wait to see. It's called The Long Walk. Yes, The Long Walk. I think that might be good. So that might be up there with Sinners and Weapons. So we're gonna see about that. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this movie review. I will be seeing today. My wife and I, we're going to go see that movie. It's called Freakier Friday. It ain't really my type of film, but I like Jamie Lee Curtis as an actress. I like her. So I'm going to go watch it and we're going to see it. So that'll be my next movie review. I'm going to do Freakier Friday. So, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this movie review. Leave some comments in the section. Hit the subscribe button if you like. And I will see you very soon. All right. I'm out.